تيجي موسى كيني وده خطأ كيني خخوش غريب منك غالب كيني ودانا زو خبري شو ركوانكو. This is tea. Das kido shday barushi. Chai rovisha garla. Coming to this house, I feel like I'm back in my country, in my home. It was because previous this house, I was living in a house that was 1 bedroom, and it was I didn't have like nice rooms like this, and nice kitchen. And when we got here, we feel so comfortable and so relaxed, so happy. I mean, I love this house. Yeah.
NeighborWorks New Horizons has a unique, holistic approach to affordable housing. So instead of just being a landlord, NeighborWorks really tries to support their residents on all sides.
At NeighborWorks, based on our mission statement, we want to help the tenants see that they have a home that they'll not be thrown out of.
I believe that affordable housing is a basic human right. It gives people who work in the community an opportunity to live in the community.
Connecticut has a housing affordability problem. It has the 6th highest housing costs in the country. About half of renters in the state pay more than 30% of their income on housing.
NeighborWorks New Horizons is trying to really fill that gap of affordability where families that are not making that much money can afford a decent place to live.
Aquí vivo con mi mamá en la George Street. Aquí es más económico. Los apartamentos están muy caros ahora mismo. Por ejemplo, mi apartamento es un apartamento que está bien bonito, bien nice. Por ahí yo lo encontraría súper caro. Aquí son más económicos. Yo me recuerdo que una vez yo estaba con mi renta atrasada y yo fui a la oficina y ellos trataron de ayudarme. María, tiene que tener un boy así, hacer esto para que te vaya mejor. Ellos buscan la forma de ayudar a uno. Mutual Housing trata de que nosotros pues todos nos conozcamos, por eso hacen meetings, hacen reuniones. En verano ellos hacen actividades, por eso, para que la gente comparta y nos llevemos todo bien. Y esa es una de las cosas que me gusta de Mutual Housing.
Our mission statement is all about community building and engagement. During NeighborWorks Week, which is nationwide, we've had like barbecues, we have beautification, we have planting as well. We also have after school and summer program through LEAP. LEAP provides all the resources we need to make sure that we have a very successful program. So community building and engagement, I'm very proud to say that it is NeighborWorks. It's the very spirit of NeighborWorks New Horizons.
A lot of people have gotten homes through NeighborWorks like that and moved out. Have a seat. You know, NeighborWorks has free programs and services. We do budget coaching for people who fall behind in their rent. Okay, we do leadership programs. My leadership program that I teach is based on Maslow's theory of needs. And Mr. Jones was one of our leaders, and these residents are the best.
My name is John A. Jones, and I want everybody to know I love New Haven. And I've been living here since 2003. And I love it here. Being that I'm a people person, I get to meet all kinds of people, all kinds of personalities. And that's what made me fall in love with mutual housing. I love their mission and the people that I come in contact with. I've been ill a couple times, and our neighbors or somebody calling checking on me. And you can't find it anywhere and everywhere, but I find it here. So that's why I stay.
In the early 1990s, when NeighborWorks started, there was a huge problem with vacancy and blighted housing because of the crack epidemic and a lot of the attendant problems that went with it. It was a time that really needed a group that would come in and try to do something constructive in the neighborhoods. NeighborWorks America provided funding, they provided the templates for all the organizational development, they helped hire the first people, and they really nurtured mutual housing as an idea across the country.
I was dedicated from the beginning because I had a strong belief in the concept of mutual housing. I just knew that the positive energy that I was dealing with and the commitment that everybody else had, it was going to happen.
When I first came on board, we were a relatively small organization, and so our projects were relatively small. And we were trying to make a name for ourselves and get a reputation. We were trying to expand and grow.
Today, you wouldn't be surprised to develop a development like Hubbard Woods in Guilford, but in the early 90s, it was unheard of for any of the towns to invite in affordable housing.
The initial reaction of the town was extremely negative. They thought that we were going to be projects.
They thought it would lower their value of their properties.
And I remember later the neighbors across the street saying, "You keep your grass up so nicely and you do all the kind of things." We were afraid that it wasn't going to be that way. So I feel like, we made our note.
We were the groundbreaking ones. Then they saw how well it's been for the community to have affordable housing. For me, affordable housing was really important because my children grew up in Guilford. They were born in Guilford. I lived in Guilford my entire life. And when I got divorced, I couldn't afford any rents in town. And so when this opened up for me, and as soon as I walked in, I'm like, oh, my Christmas tree is going to go there, and this is going to go here, and I don't even have enough furniture for this. And it was just so exciting to be able to have a house now to raise my children in.
NeighborWorks started with the one in Guilford, then 2, George Street, and then boom, it's been multiplying ever since. And geographically, we are as far east as Pawcatuck, Connecticut, which is right on the Rhode Island border. Down through the shoreline, we have property in Guilford, Branford, several properties throughout New Haven. We have several properties in Bridgeport now, and then going up to Waterbury. We've done home ownership property in Meriden. So we're still growing, and I don't see us stopping.
We've developed approximately 650 units over the last 25 years. Much of that has been over the last 5 years or so. And we hope to continue that growth over the next 5 or more years. In Waterbury, we have developed a neighborhood revitalization program. The first project within that program was the Gaffney Place project. And the Gaffney Place project targeted an entire street. This was a home ownership project where we renovated 5 historic homes. We tried to save as much of the historic character as we could. Part of the goal was not just to renovate some houses, but we're also addressing the blight and crime associated with some of these properties. This house behind me is in similar condition to what the Gaffney Place houses originally were prior to rehab.
Prior to the project, Gaffney Place had fallen into disrepair. Now it's a really shining star in our city for those who come into the city for events, and as they leave, they see these great buildings that were the product of a fantastic partnership.
NeighborWorks New Horizons, they were able to help us build the capacity we were looking for. We don't have the expertise as a foundation, we have a vision, but we really needed somebody to help us to understand what the opportunities were, and NeighborWorks New Horizons was just the right partner for us.
Our success to build affordable housing in many of the communities has been because of the partnerships that we have created with the stakeholders of those particular areas.
One of our partners is an organization called Leeway, which provides supportive housing services to our residents at Canterbury Gardens.
We provide supportive housing case management to people who were previously chronically homeless. And so the man that's moving in here today has been chronically homeless for about 20 years. It gets me so emotional because this is why I do the work. You know, it's this moment. The furniture was provided by NeighborWorks. NeighborWorks is the property manager who works collaboratively with Leeway and other agencies to make sure that apartments like these happen. The man that's moving in, like, he said to me, should I bring my sleeping bag with me? I said, no, we're gonna provide a bed for you. You're gonna have a bed and everything. And he says, you know, don't laugh, but I don't know how to make a bed. And so that was the huge thing for me today, was making the bed for him. Like, that is huge for me. And I will forever be grateful to have had that opportunity, because not many people have that opportunity to say, you know, I did this for somebody who couldn't do it for themselves.
Thanks.
Hey, I was telling them about our conversation and how you said you were gonna go out and get stuff for him, and that's so great.
Microwave stuff?
Yes, thank you.
Got something to eat tonight?
This is the maintenance man from NeighborWorks, and he helped me to set up the apartment and to set up the bathroom. And I just happened to mention to him that the tenant moving in had been homeless for 20 years and that he didn't know how to cook. He only could use a microwave. So he went and he bought toiletries for him, and he bought microwavable food so that he would be able to eat. And that is so huge. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's what human services is all about. It's about people helping people. It's about collaborations with different agencies and making things like this happen. They're so few and far between, but when they happen, it's like, yes, you know, this is what I come to work for. So this is a good day for me. Yeah.
25 years is a big milestone for us. It validates our work over the last 25 years, and it speaks volumes of what we've been able to accomplish. It also shows the trust that we have garnered from our partners and the families that we serve.
Le doy gracias a Dios por Mutua Housing, que eso salió de mi corazón, quería decirlo, porque Mutua Housing lo que hace es ayudar a las personas a que tengan una mejor vida, a que vivan mejor y a cooperar con uno. So, lo digo casi llorando, pero gracias. Gracias por Mutua Housing.